I'm in Howard Finster's Paradise Garden. Howard Finster got a message from God to create religious art, and in like the 1970s, 1976, he started creating religious art in almost 50,000 pieces on these like 4 or 5 acres. And I'm here at night. The only way to do that is to stay in the Airbnbs. One of them is lit way out that way, and the other one is lit right there. There's all these sheds throughout here, and it's like got all sorts of parts, and they're all sorted, and all the walkways have stuff in them. There's an actual body buried on the property here. And this is under where I was just filming, and there's all these little boxes that have things in them. And it goes, there's like multiple, and they go one after another. That's the chapel there. It's like a little shed covered in mirrors. If y'all see someone else here, that's just Jesus with me. One of the coolest things here is that large chapel right there, and it is closed and they're renovating it. It's really raining. I'm gonna have to come back in the morning. This is the Airbnb. The back of it opens right up to the gardens. This is the chapel that they're working on in the morning. This guy was a bicycle mechanic, so there's a lot of bike parts throughout here. That's like a tree of bike frames. There's like these power lights and vines growing all the way down them. This is the original entrance to Paradise Garden. It's now fenced up. That big thing in the middle there, that bicycle pile, was in an REM video. This is Sallie Howard Memorial Chapel, and it's built into this large rock behind it. A little cemetery. This is the inside of the church with the rock. This Forest Hill Cemetery in Chattanooga. All up through this little valley right here are graves. This is the grave of John Garnett Carter. He was the inventor of putt-putt, or mini golf. Buried here is Leo Lambert, who discovered Ruby Falls. If you're familiar with Chattanooga, you've probably heard of Ruby Falls. This is a plot here for an orphanage in Chattanooga. This is the matron, Cordelia A. Reed. You can see all the similarity in the headstones, just simple stones, all very young. Gertrude Johnson here on Find a Grave has her death certificate, and she died of an accidental gunshot wound. This is a cedar tree here in the cemetery, and they're doing something with it. This is the grave of Nellie Kenyon. She was a famous newspaper reporter, and at one point in her career, she interviewed Al Capone. This woman here, another Gertrude, gave her home on Lookout Mountain to the Vine Street Orphanage. This is a large white bronze monument. This guy Jesse Moody here died from exposure in the Spanish-American War. There's a good number of obelisks on this hill. Grace Oliver here died of typhoid fever at the age of 17. I believe this cemetery was founded in 1880. You can see through the landscape, it's much more of a lawn-style cemetery than a garden or rural cemetery. Here's Jackie Mitchell Gilbert, otherwise known as Jackie Mitchell, of baseball history. She struck out Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig when she was 17 and was a left-handed pitcher as well. This is their Babyland here. Generally you can tell it's Babyland because of the way that it is. That'll about do it for now. Till next time.